Oh, hello, Jessie here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, stick around because the universe has brought us together for some mysterious reason. So let's find out what it is. Open ears. Listen from here. Oh, listen from here. So guys, what comes first? A feeling or a thought? Do you know the answer to that? I think I do. This question arose in me like 4 years ago, maybe even more. I forget. Time's weird since 2020, so it must have been more. Yeah. And I didn't know the answer, and I asked my yoga teacher, and he didn't give me the answer. He was like, "That's your question. You've got to find out the answer," which I appreciate. It's also quite annoying. And yeah, the question has stayed with me for a while, and it comes and goes. And the other day, okay, this is I'm going to share the experience which helped me answer the question. I was sat at a cafe, and there's like a house here, and like this very handsome man came out of the house, and I was sort of struck with his beauty, and I got kind of shy, and like whatever. So he came out the door and then went in another door, right? So then I live around the corner, so in my head I'm like, oh right, okay, so I'm gonna fall in love with my neighbor. This is perfect, yada yada. Let my imagination run wild with the horses for a bit. Anyway, like carried on drinking my coffee, some time passed, and the door that this man went into opened. So in my head, I was like, oh, he's coming back out. And so I had the thought, there he is, and then I had the sensation, the feeling in my body, so like the butterflies or whatever, like the anticipation. And then somebody came out and it wasn't him. But my body had reacted as if it was him based on my thought. So I think all of that experience, because then I was suddenly like, a thought comes before a feeling, and my body had a whole physical reaction on a thought, and the thought wasn't even real. Like the thought was real within itself, that it exists, but it wasn't real. It wasn't matched to the reality. And it's nice to have an answer to that question, because it means if my thoughts create my feelings, then I can somewhat control what my feelings are, or at least allow them to reflect what thoughts I'm having. Yeah, it's interesting, it's curious, and it's like I might not even be saying anything new, because I feel like I've heard it before, like control your thoughts, control your reality. Like I've heard a lot of that, and I'd never really got it. But it was cool to have like an experience which really showed me tangibly that a thought can create a whole sensation in my body. Yeah, so I gotta be careful what I'm thinking, I guess. At least just direct it towards things I want. And in terms of the channel, I'm gonna I need to shift my focus away from like what I consider the lack of all of this, and really all the good stuff that I'm getting for it. Like I'm finding my voice, I'm feeling more confident in myself, I am tuning into my psychic abilities, weirdly, which is like a crazy thing, which is a practice of discernment, if nothing else. And so yeah, and also like the wonderful people that have subscribed. Hello, new subscriber. And yeah, the people who are engaging. So thank you so much, everyone who's being here. I'm going to shift my focus. It's going to make me feel good. Yeah. Okay. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked the video, like it, and comment if you have anything to say and you want to engage, and please subscribe if you're new and you want to see where this goes. I love you. I love you. Bye.